Hello, everyone, and welcome back to TurfMoorHouse TV. Now, I'm not being funny, but I, amongst everybody else in this chat tonight, probably been on pins all day. Struggled to sleep, just constantly worrying about what this game means today. This game is absolutely massive. I thought I was going to go in full Gary Barlow mode then. This game is absolutely massive. It is, though. In terms of it, it is humongous. Everton have never been relegated from the Premier League. I think I've just heard the stat. The last time they dropped out of the top division was 60 plus years ago. And that was prior to everything, prior to the Premier League and everything else. So this gaming context just is off the chart. This is a must-win for both sides. Burnley need to win to get within a point of Everton, and obviously Everton need the points to steer themselves away from the drop zone. But we're here because we need a Burnley win tonight. So everybody, please have everything crossed for a Burnley win tonight. That's all I ask of you. That really is all I ask of you. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much. If you are new around here, please do subscribe to the channel. All you have to do is check us out on all our social media, Facebook, as you can see there, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, you name it, we are on it. The only thing I don't think we're on is OnlyFans, and that's about it, which, yeah, I think we draw the line at that one. However, all you got to do is search Turf Moorhouse, and that's it. Turf Moorhouse. That's all you got to search, and you'll find us on there. So please do follow us and check out our socials. As I say, we are on podcast platforms on Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, and Spotify. However, these watch-alongs don't tend to go on the podcast platform, so we will just see how it goes. A couple of comments come in. We've had Callum Coyle who says, "Yo, I'm going to struggle to get the comments up on the screen just because I'm sat quite a distance away from everything. If I can, I will, but we'll see." Big John's in. John Wayne's in. He says, "Hey, how you doing, John? Hope you're well." Niall's in the chat as well and says, "Hello, Daniel, mate. Hope you batter Everton." Now, honestly, I would give my left bollock right now to beat Everton, and it's nervy times, very, very, very nervy times. So, without further ado, let's have a look at the team lineups, and let's start with the home side. So, Sean Dash has picked. He's not really changed much, has it? It's gone to a 4-4-2 standard. Nick Pope starts in goal. Connor Roberts keeps his place at right back, although a lot of people were asking for Matt Lawton in on the right for this game. Tarkowski is playing alongside Nathan Collins, who is back from his one-game suspension after being sent off at Brentford, and Charlie Taylor slots in at left back. Aaron Lennon is another change that's come in for Dwight McNeil on the right, with Ashley Westwood and Josh Brownell in the centre. Now, I'll say it because I know a lot of people else will say it as well. I expected Jack Cork to be in tonight. I thought Jack Cork would have been in tonight. However, Dash has gone with Westwood with Brownell. And who am I to question Dash? Well, we'll see after 90 minutes. Kone starts on the left, and up top we have Wout Weghorst, the big man, and Burnley boy Jay Rodriguez. Now, if anybody knows how much we need to win this game, it is Jay Rodriguez. He's Burnley born and bred. He might, he's born in the area. He must know how much it is and how much it means to keep this club in the Premier League. So to have a player like that in the squad is pivotal. It's vital, in my opinion. So, yeah, that's your Burnley lineup. Subs, I didn't manage to sort out an image for the subs. However, it's Wayne Hennessy, Matt Lawton, Kevin Long is on the bench, Bobby Thomas, one of our youth players, Jack Cork, Dwight McNeil, Dale Stevens makes the bench as well, even after all his recent troubles. And Ashley Barnes is there. And also a place for Matej Vidra on the bench as well. Nice to see Vidra in the fray. So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed we'll see a bit of Vids at some point. Let's take a look at Everton's lineup. And it's 4-3-3 for Everton. Pickford starts in goal. John Joe Kenny at right back. Mikolenko on the left, with Jared Branthwaite and Ben Godfrey at centre. You've got a midfield three of Anthony Gordon, Decore and Mason Holgate. And your front three, of Alex Iwobi, Richarlison and Dominic Calvert-Lewin starts. So the subs, I think half of them are missing off the bottom of there. But Begovic, Coleman, Delph, Gray, Dele Alli, El Ghazi, and I can see there's probably a few more. Let's see if we can take the banner off. So there we see Dobbin, Price, and Rondon. So let's see what happens in terms of the game. How do you guys think this game's going to pan out? It's going to be interesting. I won't lie, I am bricking it. I am nervous. I do think that this is a game that, as I say, it's a must-win for both teams. We're 3 minutes away from kick-off, and I've never been so scared in my life. Never been so scared in my life. Let's get rid of that Everton team for you and get back to basics. So, yeah, let us know. Let us know your thoughts in the chat. What you think the game's going to be. I'm hoping that the feed we have today is going to be steady enough. Who knows? Who knows? We'll see. We will see. But let's have a look at some of your guys' comments. I think I might be able to get a few up on screen. So let's see. Niall says, no Kate tonight, Daniel. Is she hiding and keeping a nip and charm low profile? No, she's upstairs. She's just sorting my daughter out to obviously go down to bed at some point. And obviously the game starting at 7:30. Everyone's out the way. Kate will join me at some point. We will see. We may have a guest coming in for the second half as well, so we'll see. Jag's here as well. Thank you very much, mate. Hope you're well. Thank you for tuning in. Mark says, evening legend. Hope all is well. So glad you're back live. Haha, come on, Burnley. Yes, that's what we need. Come on, Burnley. That's what we need, some optimism. And Jags is at work. He's at work. So I'll try and keep the voice down if we score. I'll try not to shout. Cannot promise anything, though. Cannot promise anything. Derek saying, he says, come on, Burnley, win tonight. A pile of pressure on Everton. That's what we want. That is what we want. That's what we need. Now talking to whoever and says, see, whatever happened in this game, Daniel, is this bad news for John Sinclair's team, Newcastle? Nah. Newcastle safe, as Mark says. Mark, I've already got someone potentially joining for the second half. And the image that I've got for the overlay when someone comes in, it's only for 2. But if they don't, I will give you a shout. I will give you a shout. Forge from Iron is in. They say, good evening, Dan. Hope you get one over, Fat Frank. Oh, mate, I really hope we do. I really hope we do. I'm not going to lie. I'm shitting myself. 5 pence, 50 pence. It's been all day, to be honest with you. It is very nervy times. Box is in the chat as well. He says, yo, Dan. Yo to your bad self. Box as well. Now says, Newcastle need a clear out and overhaul in that squad. Too many players in Newcastle, not good enough. Yeah, now, shut up about Newcastle, will you? Box says, Burnley 4, Everton 2. I would snap your hand off for that, Box. I would snap your hand off, although a clean sheet would be nice. Clean sheet would be nice. And as Kate says, she is here. She says, I am here. I have been since she started. Just low profile. Don't want to take the attention away from clearly the face of the company, shall we say. Jokes. Right. Let's see if we can get this feed working. I mean, that'd be a start, wouldn't it? So hopefully we'll be able to bring you the game, which I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to it. Don't get me wrong. I am, but I'm also so nervous. So nervous. I don't know what to expect. I really don't. The players are out on the pitch. Maxwell Cornet, it shows there. And I'm guessing, let me just have a look. Obviously, no spoilers, please. We will be a little bit behind. So please, no spoilers if you can. But let's have a look. Mark says, Burnley 2, Everton 1. I'll take that, mate. Take that. Now, we could talk about Burnley Everton. That's what the game's about, not Newcastle. Sod you, Newcastle. Jack says, play the song Shout by the Isley Brothers when Burnley scored. Good song, by the way. Good song, Jack. Very good song. Box says, I think this is it, Dan. It really is a must-win game. It is. It's huge. It's humongous. I say, do you think? I mean, I know the game's probably kicked off now, probably two minutes in, but they're just taking the knee onto from what I'm seeing at the moment, and obviously, hopefully, we'll be able to get the game underway. So Burnley look set to get it underway, and they do. They are back with the ball at Tarkowski's feet, and fingers crossed, Burnley have a bright, positive start. Now says, do you like the Proclaimers, Daniel? I love Sunshine on Leaf, even though it's a Hibs chant, which is up there. You never. Now, we had 500 miles by the Proclaimers played most times at the turf, and it got boring. But yeah, fingers crossed for a performance. Sod the Proclaimers. The only thing I want proclaiming today is 3 points. That's what we need. 3 points, 3 massive points. So that's what we've got to hope out for. How was everybody's week? How has everybody's week been? Hope everyone's been well. Looking forward to the weekend football. Anybody off to the National this weekend? What's your punts for the National? Let's have a bit of that as well while we're here. The thing is, if you listen to our match preview, we had Rose on, and I think Everton Rose is her channel name, and she's currently doing a watch along as well. So, you know, you can also get an Everton perspective on it as well, if you must. And I asked her for a predicted lineup, and she said it'd be easier to tell you who's out than it is in. Everton have really struggled this year for injuries. They've had 3 sending offs in the last 3 games. This game is huge. We've got obviously Norwich on Sunday, which another bum twitcher. So you know, we need to keep the same mantra of 1 game at a time. But you know, let's win this game first. We need to win this game. Need to. Now says, what's your thoughts on teams taking the knee? Now, I'm not getting into that political stuff. Not getting into it. You know, it's there. The Premier League have made it compulsory for if that's what needs to be done, and that's just it. Cornet's got the ball now. Turned straight into trouble, and it's hit the referee. He's given a free kick to Burnley. Mark Dean's the referee. And he's booked Mason Holgate as well. Wow. Let's have a look at that. So Cornet's turned, and then he's turned back inside. Anthony Gordon's kind of been left. And oh, that's horrible. That's horrible. Holgate's gone in. And he's got intentions for the ball, but he's took a lot of Cornet there. I can understand why he's been yellow carded. As I was saying, you know, Mark Dean obviously retiring at the end of the season. Obviously, good luck to him. Burnley with the ball in from the corner, from the free kick. It's come out. Pinball in the box. Is it a corner? Cornet is not happy. Free kick came in. Tarkowski gets his head up, puts it into the box. It's cleared. Cornet had a wild stab. And I think it is a corner. I think it's potentially a corner. It is. It is. Burnley corner. Ball in. Clear to the edge. Connor Roberts works it back. Can Burnley sort of turn and get forward again? It could have been. It could have been a possible red. I mean, the way he went at it, there's scope for it. There is scope for it. Now says he bought a big full size of mini eggs, went to open it around lunchtime. Bang, there was around 20 mini eggs inside. Yeah. Yes, Kate says, how many minutes you on? My pin is on 5 currently. Yeah, and I've also turned the notifications off that Burnley send through. Honestly, Niall, I don't know what you're on about. You don't half come out with some crap, fella. Let's see what's happening. Because Speed's in a bit of a pickle. Yeah, it definitely could have been a possible red, though. You've seen them given. I will say that you've seen them given. See if we can find something through the laptop instead. We're having a bit of trouble through the old box of the X. It's all right now. It's all right now. Don't worry about it. Do not worry about it. Oh, this is the only problem with feeds. Jesus Christ. Fingers crossed we can get everything sorted. Maybe I should just actually get Sky. That'd be a start, wouldn't it? That would be a start. Right, let's try this one. Oh, the things you do, eh? The things you do. See if this one's any better. A load of adverts. That's great, isn't it? Now says Dan, I know you should get on for half time. Luke, no, now you're all right. Why would I want Luke on? He's an Arsenal fan. And Nippin's a Chelsea fan. Now, obviously, I know that who I'm getting on in the second half may not be a supporter of both clubs, but still, I didn't think I'd ever say this, but I've, the person I am getting on does speak a little bit of sense. From what I'm hearing, we've come close. Ashley Westwood has had an attempt. It wasn't far off coming on the inside of the post. In fact, I'm just seeing it now, actually. I'm just seeing it. So I am a couple of minutes behind. Oh, come on. No, I know, Mark. That's true. He doesn't speak much sense, but come on, Burnley. This is what we need. This is what we like, though. We like to get forward on the ball all the time and sort of, we like to push and infiltrate teams at the beginning, but then it just goes to the dogs after that. Right, I found something. It's a bit hazy, but fingers crossed it'll work. That's the main thing. That's the main thing. Spencer's in. He says, "Come on, Burnley." Yes, Spencer. That's what we need. Come on, Burnley. As please, guys, no spoilers if you are ahead. Obviously, fingers crossed. You know, the feed's going to be decent. As I say, we are to and fro with a couple just to make sure that we actually, have something concrete. I think we've got something decent for now, although I won't speak too soon because a good 5 minutes in, it could go kaput. Now says, what's your thoughts on these fans who want Burnley down and find them boring and don't like going to Turf Moor if you're in a wave? The thing is now, right, people can say Burnley are boring. And to be fair, we'll say it as home fans as well. We say that the football we've played in recent times has been boring. You know, this hoofball or anti-football, as people like to call it. However, it's... Josh Brownhill's just been booked. Josh Brownhill's just been booked. Jag, what do you mean? Can I give you an update on what? Don't give me any updates. I don't want any updates, please. I think we've got a rogue in the chat. So if any of the mods are in, please do. Don't. Everton have got a free kick. Don't scare me like that. Ball's coming forward. Free kick to Burnley. No, I don't want any. I don't want any of the. I don't want anything ruined. I want to see it for myself. If there is anything happen, Jag, please. So, according to mine, we're on 10 minutes 54. So let's see what happens. Lennon, Connor Roberts coming forward. Ball's in the air still. Connor Roberts. Is it? Burnley still got it. Aaron Lennon now trying to keep it in play on the far side. Is that a corner? It is a corner. So I'm about 3 minutes. The game's about 3 minutes behind from the feed. So please do, as I say, please no spoilers. But Burnley corner. Come on. Corner. Whips it in. Back post. Yes! Get in! Get in! Nathan Collins has bagged. I think is that his first Premier League goal? It's his first ever, not just Premier League goal. Get in! Oh, typical feed crashes. I thought the energy that I'm oozing off, it'll be fine. Get in! Whoo! Oh, we need to change that. Burnley 1, Everton 0, and Nathan Collins has put us 1-0 up. The defender who has just come back from suspension. Can't believe it. We are 1-0 up. Get in the bag. You know what? We were talking about set pieces. But I said we've been poor from set pieces this season because we really have. We've not really been that great in terms of it. And to grab a goal on a set piece, I'm very, very, very happy with that. Very happy with that. I mean, good finish. Good finish at the back post as well. yeah, I can see I can see the comments. I can't put them on screen. I'm having problems with the bloody thing again. Typical. I see the goal and then that's it. Goes kaput. Get in. I did a dash, but with the celebrating. You know, Burnley get a goal usually, and Dash just goes, and that's it. Oh, woof. I'm glad we've gone 1-0 up in the game. That's the main thing. Oh, I feel like I've just shat along. Come on. Give me a break. If Burnley and Everton pick up points, they could drag Newcastle, Leeds, Brentford, Brighton into it. Yeah. Well and truly, we win this and win the game against Norwich on Sunday. It opens it up quite a lot. Quite a lot. Oh, come on. Don't play games. Don't play games with my heart. We stand currently 1 point behind Everton. One singular point going into that Norwich game. Oh, you're not kidding, Jags. Kit Kat. I'll be getting some at half time and all that. There's an appeal in the box. Mike Dean's pointing to the spot. Matt Dean's blown for a penalty to Everton. Doug, hope you're well. Dave, English, hope you're well. John's in the kitchen. Oh, you can't give that, surely. Honest to God, Mark Dean, I'm glad you're fucking retiring. He's made the most. He's made a right fucking meal of it. Fuck's sake. Oh, checks are complete. Who's on VAR? Who the fuck is on VAR? Come on, Paul. One. Bullshit. Fucking bullshit. Matt Dean, you and VAR, go fuck off. That was never a penalty. Never a penalty. Anthony Gordon, you cheating bastard. Cheating fucking bastard. I'm sorry for swearing, I really am, but I'm not being funny. This game is massive. If you're going to pull shit like that out the bag, right, and try and go down for stuff, I'm fucking fuming. Fucking fuming.
Happy talkie.
How are we doing, Chris?
Happy talk. Well, I was doing very well because
1 second, pal. Now I can hear you.
I'm going to say, happy talkie, happy talk. Now, I was doing very well because I just announced on my channel you're 1-0 up. Everyone's going, yay, you know. And I just literally logged on to watch it, and there was a penalty, and which I take from what you were just saying that it was very harsh.
Honest to God, Ashley Westwood's just stood behind him. and Anthony Gordon has literally just jumped up in the air, and he's literally jumped, elevated himself, and just dropped. It's that much of a piss take, Chris, that...
I mean, this is what gets me. You see, when we have VAR, the idea of that is that refs are inconsistent. One ref gives something, one doesn't. VAR was supposed to sort of be doing that, and it's not, though, because it's still being run by humans. So it's still, you know, it's down to opinions. It's not like in tennis where it's in or it's out. It's still got to be controlled by idiots mostly. But, you know, if it was a clear and obvious error, then it should have been not allowed.
Honestly, Chris, if you get the chance to see it at half time, it's fucking
I'm sure
abysmal.
they'll show it again on here. I'm sure they will.
What you on time-wise?
I am on 2028.
Oh, so you're about a minute and a bit in front. I'm on 1939.
I gathered so, because when I came in, I knew that they'd scored, and it was obvious that you hadn't. Come on, Burnley. Oh, yeah, it's Mike Dean you've got, isn't it?
I'm just singing the cunt's praises as well before kick-off. I just sat there and I said, you know what? Happy retirement and stuff like that. Retire now, you bold. And you know what? You're from Tranmere. You should hate Everton. You should fucking hate Everton.
How's he got? You see, to me, I know, for example, if I was to be a ref, I know I could not referee any Leicester City games, because you have to say who is your team that you follow, yeah?
Yeah.
But then I shouldn't be allowed to do Nottingham Forest. Well held by the goalie. Sorry, I forget your. I'll keep quiet. But then I shouldn't be allowed to referee Forest, Coventry, Derby games.
Yeah.
You know, but...
I'm having trouble with my feeds.
Do you want me to take over? Oh!
I've jumped up to 21:08.
I'm on 21:55.
Oh.
That was Richarlison with an effort just over the bar. Do you think whoever loses this is down?
Yes. Massively think that whoever wins this, the other team, whoever loses this is down.
Yeah.
For me, 4 points isn't good enough. 4 points from this and Norwich is not good enough.
Oh, that's what I said that as a minimum, didn't I?
Yeah, I just think this is a game we have to win. Oh, yeah. I've just seen that Richarlison shot.
Yeah.
Very close.
Dean smiling away there.
Oh, I will do. Guy's a prick.
There's so much pushing and shoving going on in penalty boxes these days.
Honest to God, that penalty, Chris, I can't believe it. It's soft as anything. It's ridiculous.
I haven't seen it yet, so I can't say. The funny thing was, the other day I actually watched, there's a clip on YouTube. It's about 10 minutes long, I think. And Sky are interviewing Mike Dean. And he actually comes across as a very affable guy.
From what I've seen of him, he comes across like really well, but he's just...
He does want to be centre of attention, doesn't he? That's the problem with him.
Oh, yeah, I'll never get over that time that who were it that were playing? Rich Spurs or something, and he ends up running away like he's celebrating with them.
Yes. You know, he's not...
What the hell is this red play TV shit? Somebody get rid of that flaming bot, will they?
You've got two advertising hoardings down the far side. It's confusing my eyes.
Oh, that's brilliant. One pissing blackbird I can see out at window. One for Sorrows. Trust me, we're drowning me bastard Sorrows if this game finishes like it does.
Who's got one for blackbird?
Look, you know what? I stopped drinking. I'm on the water. Burnley Football Club, you are the reason for my death.
Yes, I did say that earlier, actually. Christian Fuchs has replied to my tweet. Oh, that's lucky.
Mark Dean, you're a knob. Stop showing him on the screen because I'm just going to call him a knob every time you show him.
Oh, dear.
I hope the first day of retirement, you end up shit in the bed. Oh, Everton are through.
I don't remember that in the Bible.
It's back again. Oh.
I don't remember that in the Bible. Where I will send a swarm of locusts down to make you all shit the bed. I must have missed that book of the Bible. Right, excuse me while I'm talking to you. I'm just going to download my podcast from earlier. If that's
not
okay.
A problem, sir. Not a problem. How did it go?
Yeah, we had the guy from which it's got 32,000 followers. It's the biggest thing. It's the official English speaking language chat blog and what have you for the Dutch national team.
Cheers, Rennie. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, you grab yourself some food. To be fair, Kate made me some honey glazed carrots and this salmon fish cake earlier. I ate the honey glazed carrots, took one bite of the salmon fish cake. White fish is fine. Red fish, like pink, well, salmon, pink.
Does it not annoy you when you can... Burnley had an attack then, and the last ball, the guy lost it. It went behind him or something, you know. Is Rennie in? Did I hear you say Rennie was in?
She's just gone. She's gone for some food. So
it's a him. It's a him.
Is it?
It's a him. I'll tell you that while he's not listening. It's a him. And I only know that because I made that same mistake. It went well. It went well. I mean,
no, that's good then.
I'm nervous, but if as I said, apart from Blod Glimt, if you look at all those teams that are in that quarter final, they've all been in the Champions League in recent years. So there's nobody that you can take lightly.
No,
that is weird. That double advertising thing is totally weird. But yeah, so I'm not confident, but all I'm thinking is, Man United fans would give a lot to sort of be in our position and being in the quarterfinal of any European competition. Oh, that was a good, yes.
Right, I don't know where I am now. I found another feed. I'm trying everything. It's very hazy.
You're very trying.
But I can't even make out the time.
God almighty.
28, 24.
Oh, you're actually 12 seconds ahead of me now.
Don't worry, I'll soon be back behind again.
Oh, dear. At least I've got a clear picture, though.
Yeah.
Has it been obviously I've come in late.
I must say, Chris, the distilled picture makes Pickford look like his arms look longer. Maybe we have a chance in the World
There we go. There we go. You had to jinx it. I'm buffering.
Oh dear.
I'm on 28.46 now, 47. Mind you, Pickford looks like he's playing for Holland, doesn't he?
Yeah.
What's it been like game-wise? Been pretty even, or?
I'd say so, yeah. I mean, if anything, the ball's probably been in the centre of the park. Mark said that Rose, who I had on for the match preview, said it was never a pen. So, you know, that says it all when an Everton fan tells you it's not a pen.
Yeah.
But no, cheers for that, Matt. Cheers for letting me know that. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching so far. As I say, it is currently 1-1. Absolute stink. You know, it was very similar, Chris. Obviously, we went 1-0 up. We did it at Goodison. We went 1-0 up, and then 6 minutes later, we were 3-1 down. But you know, something's got to give. Something's got to give.
Something has, yeah. Mike Green says he's just watched the stream back to hear a reaction. Yes. Beep, 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 beep. I bet you looked out the window because you thought a lorry was reversing.
That's why lorries had to change them. This vehicle is reversing.
Yeah. Hey, 15 of you are watching at the moment. Well done, guys. Be sure to give a like to the video and to give a sub to the channel.
Oh, please do. Please do. Everton are wearing a sponsor on the sleeve today regarding the Ukrainian humanitarian appeal. So I must say, just, fair play to Everton for showcasing that on the kit.
Just replying to Niall Kane.
Yeah, I didn't want to mention it, Chris, just because I thought he's mentioned Newcastle and Man United and every bugger else in this bloody chat.
Well, it's not that I'm obsessed with Man United, Niall. It's just they're the easiest club to take the piss out of at the moment. Anyway, you've got
it's all well and good having possession of the ball, but make use of it.
Anyway, Niall, I'm sure you've got a European game this week to take your mind off the league. Oops.
Oh, I agree, Mark. Burnley have been the better going forward. Go on, Lennon. Go on, Lennon. Ball over. Oh.
I'm buffering again. But now this is what makes me laugh. Man United fans think we're obsessed with them. We're not. We're just taking the piss out of you. You just can't see it. But you carry on thinking we're obsessed with you. You know, that's fine. You know, that's Man United fans for you, isn't it?
Definitely. I'll tell you one thing. It's nice to see us get on the score sheet because in the last 4 games, we haven't. So it's nice to see us get on the score sheet, as I say, from a set piece as well, which is what a lot of people tend to think, Burnley and set pieces seems to worry us. But this season, I don't think we've really had that many from set pieces. So to get one from a set piece was brilliant.
Yes.
However, some bullshit penalty decision is horrible.
Yeah.
But Everton have come forward and it's in the arms of Anthony Gordon.
Niall.
Can I just say something, Chris?
Yeah.
If at the end of this game, after 90 minutes, if Gordon's alive, I'll fucking wring his neck myself.
Gordon?
Yeah, Anthony Gordon for Everton. He's the one that took a dive. Like I say, if Gordon's alive, I'll wring his neck myself.
Niall, I mean, I wouldn't worry, mate. Leon won't be easy. Who's playing Leon? Give me a clue. Who's playing Leon?
God knows. Oh, it's showing Michael Keane. He must have got a free ticket for the game. Now says Daniel, will I get my 2-1 Burnley? That was my prediction. Mate, I'd take you 2-1 Burnley right now. Cut the game and we'll just take it at that.
Oh, the thing stand at the moment, I get a point, don't I?
Kate says, I'm not sure what's worse than the fact I can't see the game because I'm upstairs and having to take your word for what's going on whilst having a pin thing up telling me a score, which is 3 minutes ahead of you.
She's having a what upstairs?
She's got the game pinned on her phone, so the score pings up on her phone.
Sorry, mate. I thought it sounded like something different. Right.
Oh, my feed started now, Chris. It was going really well.
Oh, I've got it back.
I never had it. Oh, technology.
Niall, yeah, you got it. You got there eventually. The joke would have been funnier and you got it right first time. Niall, look, you know it's only banter, mate. You know, don't do that's all it is. If you were still in it, I would want you to do well. because I want all English teams to do well in Europe.
Right, let's see if we can get this back.
Mike, yeah, Mike, thank you, Mike. You put in your fellow fans right. And real Man United fans are more worried about the direction of our own club, like me, and forget what others are saying, because rival fans are right. They've got the right to take the piss. I've got to be honest with you, Mike. You know, I will hold my hands up and say you were absolutely brilliant under Fergie. You were the best team in the country by a mile. He was an unbelievably...
look who's in, Chris. Look who's
in. I haven't seen yet.
No, look who's in on the chat, on the screen.
Oh, hello. Well, hello. Hang on.
You know what? I'll leave you and my mum to it, and I'll just
yes.
I'll watch the game.
You said that many times. But no, I think, and that's just the shock that it's like with Liverpool, mate. Everybody took the piss out of Liverpool when you took over and they went 30 years without winning a trophy. It's what smaller clubs do to bigger clubs. And I'm sure, you know, the likes of Derby would laugh at us if we were in trouble. It's football. It's football.
Now, what are you talking about? Hello, Daniel's mum, Mrs. Kirsty Riley. Any relation to Lisa? Jesus Christ.
I think Niall's got a thing for Lisa Riley.
My mum looks more like Mandy Dingle, let alone flaming. Oh, else? All I'll say is she gave birth to Butch Dingle over here. Rich Sports is in. He says, big 6-pointer tonight. Massive, Rich. Everton do not deserve their goal at all. Bullshit penalty decision. And it's actually really pissed me off, to be honest. I thought Mark Dean were better than that and would have seen that it was very soft. A man of his calibre. Just goes to show what sort of man he is.
Seriously, I'm going to clip that and say that because you don't believe what you say in there.
No, but the thing is, though, you expect somebody like Mark Dean, who's probably one of the... In terms of referees, if you was to ask somebody, name a referee, they'd say Mark Dean.
Yes. Oh, he is. He is the top, but then again, he's just a ref, isn't he? Just sent you a message in private chat, mate, if you don't mind.
Yeah, 1 second, pal. One sec.
I've got it on a different screen, but if I have it up on that screen, I can't watch the match.
I don't even know how I do this. Right. What's happening?
Come on, Burnley.
Right. It should be on now. Might need a bit of a refresh.
Yeah, let me just see what happens if I refresh. You might have to add me back in.
Mark says Villarreal are leading Bayern. That's a shock. Dan Zuma, the guy that used to be at Brighton. Not Brighton, at Bournemouth, sorry. I heard Newcastle want him back, from what I've heard.
50% in the Burnley area, mate. That's not good.
It's not. They're checking for a possible penalty again. I swear to God, if he's been fucking given.
No, what? What are you on at the moment?
At the moment, it's just crashed as it's been given.
Well, tell you what, in fairness to him, Mike Riley did not give that.
No, Matt Dean did. No, I don't know. It's gone to VAR, didn't it? But
oh, do you know what?
I haven't seen the actual incident. I just saw them say that it's a pen.
Do you know what it reminds me of? The Leicester Man United game at the weekend when we caught his foot. You know, and that goal was disallowed. It was like it was one of those. I mean, it's a soft one.
Oh, that one's more of a penalty than the other one. But I'll tell you something now.
Do you know, where's this, like you say, if it's clear and obvious, why are they taking so long? If it's clear and obvious, you should be able to say straight away.
Yeah. Oh, my feed's gone completely down.
Well, Mike Dean's running over now. He might even break a sweat. His boobs are bouncing as he's running along to have a look at the monitor. And if he's looking at the monitor, you know it's going to be given. I mean, yes, yeah, it was exactly the same as why our goal was disallowed against Man United.
Oh my God, come on. Jesus Christ.
You see, to me, if it is clear, like I say, it's a simple question to everybody. Spencer, thank you very much, sir. Thank you. To me, if something is clear and obvious, which is what I understood it was for, VAR, then it shouldn't be taking them 5 minutes to decide.
No.
Charles,
no, I've just seen it, Chris. It's 2-1. They've put it away.
Oh, don't spoil it for me, will you?
Well, now I've found a feed that they've only just stepping up to take it.
Yeah, that's the one I'm on, 40-48. In that first penalty, I wonder if I'll do it again.
He's got the same fucking way as well. Jesus Christ, Pope.
And also, are you allowed to stutter like that?
I thought that shit were cut out. I thought you weren't allowed to do that.
I did.
Oh, what a joke. Absolute joke.
Well, you know, they're consistent. The goal was disallowed for Leicester v Man United because of that. It's been given because of that in this game. They're just consistently absolutely knobheads.
It's... Oh, I don't even know where to start. I don't even know where to start.
Mate, I don't.
It's not... Burnley have been the better side in this game. Without a shadow of a doubt, Burnley have been the better side in this game. And Everton...
I'm sorry, that's not how you take a penalty. You shouldn't be allowed to do that. Yeah, Frank, keep one hand in your pocket so you don't break it again.
Yeah, I hope he does. I hope he breaks his fucking neck.
Kirsty. That is such an understatement.
On it, Mom, can you come up here, please? I'm not feeling. I don't feel great.
Mom, I need a hug. Come and hug me, Mum.
What I will say, Mum, is tell Paul I'm never speaking to him again.
Hang on, who's Paul?
My stepdad. He's an Everton fan.
Don't mention him. Don't mention him in my presence.
Yeah, he's an Everton fan. So, right, come on.
Yeah, Chris Welsh, we said that earlier.
Yeah, ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. 2 penalties they've had. 2 penalties. Bullshit.
Oh, wow. Burnley, that was good. Oh, then he lost it. What are you on now?
A downer.
Bloody hell. Nick Pope, you just stood there and waited for it to come to you.
Oh, come on. Jesus Christ. How hard is it to find a
Niall, I'm sure if at the moment, if you came and said that to Dan, I reckon he'd do a Will Smith on you.
Keep my mum's name out your freaking mouth.
Daniel's going to be begging for some Victoria Sponge. bit like David Beckham.
She's just old sponge, isn't she? She sponged off David Beckham for years.
Hey!
Oh, come on. You big bag of shit.
It will be interesting to see what's said at half time. That's not even gone out. No.
I would love to be a fly on the wall at half time, Chris. I will tell you that now.
I'll tell
you what, if you're not doing a Neil Warnock sort of speech where you're kicking bottles at people and literally telling them to book your ideas up, then I'm sorry, but something's got to give.
I tell you what, don't tell me now. Tell me later. You said you tell me now. That's one of those things like, well, no, tell me later. I'll give you time. Mike, I agree with you, Mike. I agree with you.
Come on.
It would be more.
Guys, I'm really sorry about this. This is ridiculous. You know what? It's karma. This is why the feeds are dodgy. It's telling you, don't watch anymore. Don't put yourself through it. Do not do it. Oh, Chris says, sorry, I knew Everton were winning when I saw Mark Dean as a referee. Yeah. Fair point, mate. Fair point.
I mean, I can't blame Mike Dean for that second penalty because he hadn't given it. He was playing on. And it was just VAR that called it back. Again, exactly the same as Saturday.
It's just annoying now. I'm getting fed up of it. Burnley haven't had a pen in God knows how many games. Literally, just all shit hits the fan, and yet a game like this, you should know how fucking scrappy it's going to be. I'm not being funny, but a referee should know and realise this game is going to be scrappy. There's going to be people going in and tackling hard. Nobody wants to get beat. Nobody wants to get relegated.
Yeah. I mean, corner. I'm not being funny, but VAR is just manned by the refs that we didn't think were good enough to ref without it. So I mean, it's like putting like a lunatic in charge at the asylum, really, isn't it?
It's ridiculous.
Mike,
cheers, Kate. Thank you for that. Sorry. Thanks for that. I told everyone no spoilers, but yeah, cheers. And I know it's half time, but
blocker, go and block her. Put on a timeout.
Doubt it. She already cock blocks me, so I can't really do anything else.
The one person that spoils it for everybody else, and it's your missus.
Yeah, typical.
You know what?
Half time or not? It's
I might well. There's no point in watching the rest of it. We know now, don't we, Kate?
Chris, if it shows that first penalty, please give me your analysis on it because
I will.
Because it's appalling. It's ridiculous.
It's a mystery.
That has really wound me up. Everton have, I'll say it now. Everton have offered absolutely fuck all in this game. I'm sorry for the language, but this game has really riled me up.
Sorry for the language, like 45 minutes of swearing, and you apologise now.
Which the thing is, though, right? We go 1-0 up. It's brilliant. You know, the game's free flowing. Both sides are getting forward and stuff. And it's ever since we got the goal, all they've done is decided to throw a spanner in the works at Everton, and they literally, okay, the second one, debatable. You see them given, but yeah, if yours is going to get pulled back and said it's not a penalty, but yet that one gets given as one. Where's the logic? The first one is bollocks. Absolute bollocks.
Oh, hang on, Burnley have got a corner. Why am I even watching this?
Yeah. But
why am I even watching this? Banner from the bloody predictions on. Talking of which, how did I do last week?
She said.
Mike, I don't know, Mike. Let's have a look now. It's half time.
What, Mark? You saying they're both pens? You said at the time they weren't. Honest to God, I just game's fucking gone for me. The football is just—it's not even worth watching anymore.
Like I say, you bring in VAR to help out the refs, but it's being run by the refs that weren't good enough to ref the game on their own before VAR.
Exactly.
What is the point of it?
No, Mark said the first one isn't a penalty, but the second one is. Yeah, I can understand the second one being given because he took his standing foot. But
see, I would have been annoyed, and I'm sorry about this, Dan, but I would have been annoyed if the second one hadn't been given, having looked at it after what happened on Saturday. That said, looking at it live, I didn't think it was a penalty, and Mike Dean had played on. Honestly, Kirsty, you've not even said hello to me. You don't know how that hurts my feelings.
Saying hello to Natalie. I mean, I didn't know Natalie were in. I know Jeff's in. So I don't know why my mum's putting hello Natalie. Unless she's calling now Natalie. Now that's even better.
Well, the fact that she obviously prefers Niall to me, then I'm off. I'm Kirsty. That's it. We're over. The checks are stopping. I'm not did anything now. You can bring him up on your own.
And honestly, guys, I don't know how to sum up that first half. How can you be the better side in a game when you're losing 2-1 due to inadequate refereeing decisions?
We all say that. I mean, possession you've had the most of. Shots 4-5. It's pretty even, to be honest with you. And you've had sort of 7 corners to their 1. So it's pretty even, I'd say. I wouldn't say looking at those you deserve. Well, hello, Kirsty. Thank you. You've cheered me up. You've cheered me up.
I'm fed up with this digging Xbox. Yeah, Mum, I have got a potty mouth and I couldn't give a shit.
Tell you what, Kirsty, we tried to bring him up to be a good, respectable lad, didn't we? And it just didn't. he got. I tell you what, he got with that Kate, and she's changed him. I'm telling you, he never used to swear like this before he met Kate. Mike, I've got to disagree with you there. Football is a simple game. It's not played by idiots. It's run by idiots.
Yeah, I'll have to say I agree with that.
Niall, is Motherwell, didn't you have who's the ex-Wolves?
Niall's mother's very well, Chris. Thank you for asking.
Sorry?
He said, Niall's Motherwell. I said, yeah, she's very well. Thanks for asking.
Oh. Who's that Wolves, that manager that went from Reading to Mark McGee? Mark, is he still there?
At Motherwell, no, it's Graham Alexander who manages there now.
Oh, never heard of him.
Used to be Preston captain.
Did it?
Then he played for Burnley, and then I think he went back to Preston for a year, and then went into management.
Right, let's. I'm not. Oh, hang on. Is this the first penalty? No, that was Burnley's goal. Yeah, so I'm just watching Burnley's goal.
Yeah, let us know what you think of that penalty, Chris, because it's an absolute joke.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I've just seen your goal. My God, he just had a side boosted it in, didn't he? With his,
It's a really good finish.
oh,
Really
yeah,
good finish.
yeah. Oh, he's Dundee manager now, is he, Niall? And now it's bloody flipping again, isn't it? Let me try another. Oh, here we go. Here we go. First penalty incident. Here it comes. Right. Having seen the penalty in slightly slow-mo, he played for it. Yes, he had his arms around him, so I can understand why it's been given. I'm afraid you can't. He's got him. He's got his hand on his shoulder. He's got his other hand round his waist. I don't know if he's trying to tackle him or go dancing with him. But unfortunately, you can't do that in the penalty area. So it was a very soft penalty, but I can understand it being given. Sorry, Dan.
That's fair enough.
You know, it's soft, yes, but once you touch a player in the box and they go down, the second one was more of a penalty.
Oh yeah, the second one were definite. The second one's a pen, but
once you touch a player in the box these days, that player, if he's got any sense about him, will go down.
The thing is, there's minimal contact.
Yeah, I agree, Mike. Mike's saying there. Where are we? He makes most of it. There is contact, but very slight and soft. But you're not allowed slight and soft contact in the penalty box. You know, if that had happened against the Leicester player, right? And the Leicester player hadn't gone down and we hadn't got a goal from it, I'd have been screaming at him to go down.
That's a fair shout.
You know, he is, whether it's soft or whether it's not. Like I say, just go and watch ITV4 anytime over the weekend and look at the big match. And they're showing they showed the Chelsea-Charlton game the other week when they were both in the second tier. My God, you know, compared to the game these days, it was like Third World War. They were literally
kicking lumps of shit out of each other.
And there was not a card to be seen. I don't think, you know, that they'd invented Clinton at that point. You know, there was no, and now it's completely the other way round.
Have you seen Jeff's comment?
What's Jeff said?
Jeff says, Chris, are you auditioning as a VAR referee?
I tell you what, Jeff, right? No, I'm not, but I tell you what, get rid of the referees on VAR and get ex-players in. We need to get ex-players in. It is, you know, Julian that we speak to, Julian Watts on my channel. He is, you know, he's got a job. He's not, you know, he's in finance, whatever it is now. But that's the sort of player. And then, you know, third and fourth tier players that aren't going to get a job in the media, get them on doing that because they understand that, you know, some things aren't penalties. They don't, you know, they understand, you know, how a game is played. How many referees have actually played the game? And I'm sorry, anyway, I've started now. See, any job, if you've got a manager that comes in, and I've had this happen to me, and you've got a manager that comes in that hasn't done the job, and you've got your manager coming to you and saying, "No, what does this mean? What does that mean?" You lose respect. And it's the same with referees. You should have ex-players.
Yeah.
Sorry, Chris Forian, news at 10. Yeah, Mike. Yeah, as I say, I think it was a soft penalty, and he definitely played for it. Let me ask you this, Dan. Right? Let's say that had been at the other end, and I don't know if Weghorst is playing or not because I came in obviously late and didn't see.
I know what you're going to say, and I'll say it now. If it's given, I'd say we've got that very cheaply.
But would you, if your player hadn't gone down and it had gone out for a goal kick, would you not have been saying, "Fuck's sake, why didn't you just go down?"
No, because I'm so used to watching Burnley being too fucking honest. They're too honest. They don't drop like a sack of shit these days, and maybe that's what's cost us because we're not going down. We're not using, and it's wrong because we shouldn't be advising people to use simulation as a tool to get yourselves out of stuff.
No,
and that's what Dash has been saying to them for season in, season out. Except, it's just getting beyond the joke, Chris. To be honest, I'm just. The feed don't work. The drugs don't work. They just make you worse. And I know I'll see your fucking face again, Mark Dean, you prick.
Cheers, Jeff.
I don't even know what to say. I really don't. It's the game. The game's gone. The game has gone these days. I just feel like shit.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean, mate. I know what you mean.
It's a must-win game. This second half, something has got to change. Something drastic. I just don't see how we're going to change it around. We've struggled to put the ball in the back of the net. We've struggled to put the ball in the back of the net. So how are we going to do it today? We're not.
You might get a dodgy penalty in the second half. You never know. Sorry, I'm just getting loads of replies. Derek, Chris, that's what happens in every game, every week. You're talking about the diving and the simulation. My argument is, and we've got a striker, Jamie Vardy, that got sent off that season we won it for diving. James Maddison, only I think it was last season, got booked and sent off, I think, for diving. It goes on. It's not nice. It isn't nice. And, there's the old argument, well, it only started when these Europeans came over, blah, blah, blah. But how often have we said before that, when England were playing in qualifiers against European foreign teams, that we need to be clever. We need to play them at their game. And that is part of the game now. Like it or lump it. It does happen every week, the diving and the simulation. But until it's made outlaws, I'm not going to say to my team, don't do it when everybody else is doing it. God, I've got a busy night tomorrow. I'm doing a preview.
I agree, Matt. Sean Dash has come out and said this. That VAR should be used to cut out simulation in diving.
Yes.
End of the day, if you see someone simulating or diving, send them off. Send them off straight away, in my opinion, because they'll soon nip it in the bud.
Yeah, I say that. I'm sorry, I'm just going to show you. This is my highlight of the night. If they go back and say at VAR after the match, they look back and go, right, he dived for that. He gets a red card. Like you said, the referees the managers would soon cut that out.
Oh yeah.
And do you remember Brian Clough? He told his players, whatever you do not argue with the referee, and they never did because they were scared of him. But yeah, totally use it. It could even be done in real time as well during the match. I'm buffering.
Well, apparently, we're back underway from what I've just seen, but I can't. I'm same as you. As Mark said there, I was just about to mention that, Mark. Burnley have never won when trailing at half time.
Kate, if you're ahead of us, shush. I hope Dan doesn't mind me saying
I know you did.
Dock her a point off the prediction league.
You're already still 2 ahead, Chris, at the minute.
I should have had a good week last week. I got six points on mine. I love you, Kate.
Come on, you bugger.
I've got 3 windows open here, and every one of the buggers is buffering.
But it's freezing in your house.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to give you that one. That doesn't even get a wah, wah, wah. That was good.
Oh, come on, you bag of
Well, I've not kicked off yet.
Oh, I'm back. 46 minutes in. Free kick Burnley. It's in the box. Edge of the box is shot. A ball. I don't even touch it. I don't even move my mouse out at way at screen. We're on 46-17.
I'm on 45-15. Oh, 46-18. One of my streams has come up.
Hey.
That's
Spencer says, come on, Burnley, think positive, Dan. We need to think positive. We need to think positive, but Everton are one of the only other teams that could do the double over us this season. And at the minute, looks like they'll be taking all 3 points from Turf Moor. But I'd love to know what Dasha said at half-time. I really would. We've got to battle. We have got to battle hard now. If we can't beat a very depleted Everton side who are smothered in injuries, 3 suspensions, and you can't beat them, then I'm sorry, but we deserve to drop. We deserve to drop if that's the case. Okay, the first penalty is debatable. The second one, yeah, that's a pen. Can't complain. But we need to be doing better ourselves. Sod the officiating. We need to be doing better ourselves. Ball comes in, and it's a Burnley corner.
I've dropped back again. For fuck's sake.
Yeah, Mike, everyone will be getting back to the seats. I think it was a sellout today. So, but that stand behind the goal there is where the corner's about to come in. Is where people that buy tickets on the day go and sit as well. So it's always sometimes depleted.
Just read your comment, Jeff.
Well said, Jeff. Well said.
That's why I have an Alexa. It doesn't argue with you. Does what it's told. Don't worry, Dan. I'm not going to ask it the obvious this time. Yeah. I've got a show on Friday at 1:00 in the afternoon. I'm doing a Manchester City Liverpool big game of the season preview.
Oh,
For something different.
A big game preview for the most overhyped 0-0 of the season.
Yeah, that's the thing. That is the thing. It probably is.
49 on the clock. Burnley free kick in their own half.
I don't know. I've just got the 3 white dots of doom.
Listen, Burnley, you're trying to play the ball over the top. It's not going to work. Is he offside? He's off. No, he's not. Ball comes back in. Burnley throwing.
Thing is, Mike, Dan, a question for you. Have you ever come back from 2-1 down? I mean, as in, is it possible that you could get 2 goals in this half?
Not this season. No. I mean, I'd like to hope that we can, but I just can't see it.
The draw's not going to be any good for you, is it? Let's be honest.
No. I remember a game against Crystal Palace, I think 2 seasons ago now. We went 1-0 up, then we were 2-1 down, and then we won 3-2.
All free kick to Burnley. I'm on 49.05, mate.
Oh! Nobody. Finish it! Oh! as Mark says, with 7 points off Everton, it's a humongous task.
You've got to win 2 more than them.
We've got to play Villa twice. We're still to play Watford away. Derek, I'll snap your hand off, mate. I will snap your hand off. Snap your hand off for it. I can't see it though. What's Kone complaining at? There's nobody there running in at the back stick. I'm not sure what Kone is.
Probably wants to go off and have a sit on the pitch, doesn't he?
Anthony Gordon, you. You.
Mother's watching. Don't swear.
I need to get a bleeper. I really do.
Yeah.
The thing is, Chris, right? I don't know how to react now because.
Oh, that was a corner. Yeah.
I'm sat here and I'm sort of like, I'm just oozing dejection. I just feel dejected. I feel drained.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, mate, we've all been there as a fan. You know, I can remember watching that game against Stoke.
Richarlison's just had an effort.
The third.
Throw-in from Everton came forward, ball over top. Nobody watching Richarlison, absolute free. I'm surprised he's not even buried that.
What time are you on, mate?
Mine's crashed now. Mark says, if you get a bleep, your stream will be a minute long. No.
He was he was literally nobody was marking him.
No.
He had so much space. He could have parked a caravan on there and had a cup of tea. No, he could. Look, he's miles off. I mean, okay, give the Burnley defender his due. He did get across and put him off, but that's not the point. There should be somebody sort of there anyway. He got a shot in, and he shouldn't have got a shot in.
Come on, Burnley, have a shape up or shit out.
Podcast.
Ball back with Nick Pope. 52 on the clock. Burnley still 2-1 down in this game. And to be honest, on the basis of it, okay, their second penalty should have been given, but was given, obviously. But they shouldn't have had the first one, in my opinion. 1-1 would have been fair result at half time, but we need to be stronger. We've not been that brute force that we once was, and it's shocking, absolutely shocking.
This is not the Burnley at Turf Moor of old. You know, that teams you think, oh God, it's Burnley away on a Tuesday night. You know, it's
we are missing Ben Mee massively. He is such a leader in that team. When you miss your key man who's basically the spokesperson for your club. And it shouldn't be that one person changes a team, but this season we've just been dreadful.
You're preaching to the converted here about losing players, and you know that, don't you?
Yes.
You know, I like you say, you shouldn't, but it can make a difference. Has he booked the Burnley player?
I'm not sure who booked. I saw him with book out. Burnley come forward. Leonard Westwood with a shot from range. What did you do that for? Absolutely nothing.
Ben Godfrey. Oh, it's Everton player that was booked.
You know, when he said, I can't do something that makes things obvious. Bloody hell. You know, before, Chris, when she said, oh, you know, on your stream that I make things not look obvious, even though we're like trying to keep it thing.
Oh, he said, oh my God.
I've seen Max, oh my God.
You know the best thing to do, mate? Two things: either turn comments off or just go full screen so you can't see them.
Yeah, true. Thing is, though, knowing my phone will start crashing, let alone the bloody feed. Corney, he's turned to Everton players. Still down in the Everton box at the moment. Burnley have cut it out again.
When it hit the post, Mike, and post and crossbar.
Tarkowski's turned Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Charlie Taylor skipped away from John Joe Kenny. Charlie Taylor down the right-hand side. Gets it across. G. Rodriguez, 2-2. Get in!
Yes. Well done, mate.
Woo!
I am well behind, aren't I?
Yes! Yeah, Everton's were both penalties, yeah. Oh, Tarkowski did well there. Holds off Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Charlie Taylor turns John Joe Kenny. He's not getting to that. Taylor's got loads of room to run into. And Rodriguez, right place at the right time, just to stick a foot on it. Come on, Burnley.
It's back to being anybody's game.
Oh.
Is Vegas playing?
Yeah, he's playing, yeah. Let me just update that scoreline. Fuck you, Everton.
That was the way he took that ball, and then he just ran into acres of space and pop it into. I mean, there's all those Everton defenders.
We've done that many times over this season, Chris, where we've managed to do that. And to be honest, there's not been anybody there.
The thing is,
it's just been the ball into no man's land.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Everton defenders in that box, and yet the ball gets to the Burnley player.
Matt said he had that goal comment on waiting to press send. Oh, John, you're out there. It's definitely not over yet. But the thing is, though, I was not expecting Burnley to put the ball in there. I predicted prior to kick-off. I predicted 2.
What the hell are VAR doing?
I predicted 2-0 to Burnley, but...
You're joking.
Chris, you're not even in front. What are you on about?
I'm on 57-36.
I'm on 58. I know. I saw Max. Oh my God! And I thought I'm not checking anything.
It's a suspense, isn't
it? It is the suspense that kills you, because you know something's happened and you're like, shit, what?
But you've got to you need 3 points. But as I said, I think you'll get 4 from the 2 games. If you can get 1 from this, but you've got to hold on to it. Now you can't. Everybody's got to sort of turn up now.
Thing is, Everton have come back on the attack. Everton have again upped it again now, and they seem to be having the better of it.
Oh God, I don't know that Burnley player.
They did this though. They did this against us at Goodison. You know, the game was absolutely a drab affair. We got a goal from a set piece. You know, Ben Mee headed it in. Say 6 minutes later, Everton were 3-1 up. Oh, come on. It's pinball in the Burnley box. Get it clear.
Can I just say, as a neutral, it's a really exciting game. Sorry, mate.
It's all right. I'd rather it be exciting.
It's easy for you to say. Oh. Well, it wasn't, though, was it?
Well, every time Burnley are playing, everyone's like, "Oh, turn this crap off. We don't need this crap in Premier League."
Oh, you see, Burnley had it covered there.
Burnley coming forward again.
Box.
Come on now. Keep a hold of this. Everton come forward. The Warby in the centre of the park. Barnes with Charleston on the left. He's trying to cut in. Looks like he's trying to cut in to get an option at goal. He's dropped into the box. All back with a Warby.
Have you seen the overhead kick yet?
What minute are you on?
61-26.
No.
Credit to Pope. Every time I get in the front, it bloody freezes.
That's the only problem. That's why I prefer it being about 2 minutes behind. Yeah, Chris, the game needed goals. The game needed. I said this to Rose in the match preview. I said it wouldn't surprise me if this is a sort of game where both teams are just so open that there's goals galore in it. Oh, I've just seen the overhead kick now. Fair play to Pope. That's a great save.
Yeah, because that came
is a
through quite a
great
few
save.
players. He would have been.
Mellor's in. He says, "Hello, Chris. Has J. Rodriguez given Watford hope and made you upset?"
Mella, if you actually, those, I don't know that it's yourself, but somebody on Twitter was saying about that. And just to put the record straight, that
I hope so, Derek. I don't
dislike Watford. I don't dislike Norwich. I've got nothing against the fans, nothing against the club. It's just the way that you are run. And if you had owners that could bring you up, and if you do a Leeds or a Sheffield United and just stay up more than one season, then other fans would respect the clubs. But it's just the way you come up, you go down, you make money. You come up, you go down, you make money.
Oh, Everton ball in, and it's headed over the bar. Calvert-Lewin got the better of Charlie Taylor, but it's over the bar.
62-45 I'm on now.
Oh, yeah, 20 seconds in front of me then.
No, I was. The thing is, Mella, if Watford stay up, they're going to sack Roy Hodgson because he's only there till the end of the season. They'll get somebody else in. And if after 6 games they're not, in the top 4, they'll sack that manager. So, clubs have fans have more respect for the likes of Burnley that come up and fight and stay up a few seasons and give it a go.
I think this is our 7th season. Now in the top flight.
I think since you came up with us, didn't you? And since then, I think you've been down once. But because you stuck with Sean Dyche and you didn't do a Watford or a Norwich, you stuck with him. You came straight back up again.
Just need Burnley to start taking a foothold in this game because it's we only went down for one season, but came straight back up. Dyche wasn't expecting us to come straight back up, to be honest. He even came out and said that. He thought it would be a bit of a longer process.
If you can come straight back up, that's the best way to do it.
Burnley coming forward again. Cornet seems to look like he's switched flanks.
Something then.
Burnley keeping the ball well. Just need to do something with it now.
Tell you what, mate, I wouldn't argue with Sean Dyche.
Oh, no. I wouldn't like to see him pissed off.
No.
Oh, come on. You can't give it away there. I don't know what's happened. Tarkowski gives it away. And then it crashed, and now it's just showing Anthony Gordon. I think Everton have managed to have a break. Why have you not released that? Come on, you're a defender. Just fucking hoof it. Clear it. Jesus Christ. You're playing like a Sunday League team this season. You should know how Sunday League works. Just fucking clear it.
Children, other swear words are available.
You know what, Chris? I won't be as bothered if it wasn't such a huge game in terms of our stature in the division.
I'm just trying to keep the levity up for you.
Plus, what time is it now? It's after. No, it's after 5 o'clock. Who cares?
I think that's 9, isn't it? The watershed.
Yeah. Well, nobody specifies
snowing.
AM or PM.
It's
Nobody
snowing
specifies
in
AM or PM, do they? So
it's snowing in Burnley.
it is. It is. Well, it says raining. Just raining.
Oh, it looked like
I'll tell you what, Chris. I'll meet you halfway. Sleet.
I don't know. I just saw some kids in the ground, and they had like black hats on. And if it's not that, they might have a bad case of dandruff. I don't know. I'm judging here, but I presumed it was snow.
A matter of opinions. In says ironic. Burnley have played their part in all 4 goals and are drawing 2-2. Yeah, I mean, got to say fairer than that.
Yeah,
9 PM somewhere. That's right, mate. It's definitely right.
yeah, Mike, like that. Good one. That. Oh, no, is that a penalty? No. Why was that not a penalty? Mike Dean's being asked.
Probably because it's in terms of Burnley, isn't it, Chris?
Sorry?
Is it in terms of Burnley or Everton?
Burnley.
Yeah, well, that's probably why. Yeah, probably. She loves to take the piss, honestly. It's all right. You know what? She wrote something to me on Facebook the other day. And then I said,
Why, did she not talk to you?
No, we only talk through social media. We sit next to each other, but we write messages.
The best thing ever was I got a message off Hannah, who was in the house with me. She said, "Dad, help." I went, "Are you in the house? What's wrong?" She said, "I'm on the toilet." I went, "What?" She said, "There's no toilet rolls." Oh, it was Cornet, so it was probably a dive.
Oh.
Let's have a look.
What time you on, Chris?
No, that was all right. I'm going to say now as a neutral. If that first penalty to you was a penalty, right, then that's a shout for a penalty because there was hands on him as well.
Oh, I'm just seeing it now. I've just seen Cornet go down now.
Who were misses?
Just have a look.
Do you know this is what I'm saying? But if your first one was a penalty, which I say it was because he was hands all over him, then that one's a penalty. I'm sorry.
That's a fair shot. It is very, very soft, but as you say, the first one were very, very soft, and they have got.
Yeah, no, that if it's supposed to be fair and even.
That's what I mean.
That sums Burnley up there. They got an attack. They passed the ball. It hit the guy's back of the guy's foot and went backwards and gave Everton a break. But no, if it's fair, then that was as much a penalty as the first one.
I'm just looking at my thing. It says I've got 34 people watching on through StreamYard.
Well done, mate.
Clearly, they're watching me get paid off. Jeff says it's 4 a.m. here and kids all over the Philippines are getting up and switching on YouTube to see how Burnley are getting on. Come on, Burnley. This is the time where we need to sort of let Everton have the yeah. Kate said the same. Mark, it says that. But look, it says 28 on here now. Well,
yeah, it goes up and down though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
As people
like you would say, Chris, like a bride's knickers on a wedding night.
Indeed. Do you think I should get a top saying that? I've got one with "How the Devil Are You?" I'll get one with a bride's knickers on a wedding night.
Come on, Burnley. Come on.
Well, 20 minutes to go, Burnley. You can do this. Come on.
We did this again. We need to do what we did against Spurs. Hold out. Let Everton have this little barrage if needs be. But, nick something. That were Boxing Day 2 years ago, I think it was. Burnley are shouting for handball. I'm not sure. I'm not sure whether they'll look at that. To be honest, Renee, it's not much happening. Everton look like they're coming and growing into the game.
Yeah.
Burnley are having to defend for their lives, but
Hell, does nobody want to go for him? For fuck's sake!
that's what I mean. Going forward,
Jesus Christ, he ran half the length of the pitch. Then no Burnley player came to meet him, and there
this is
was
what I mean. This has been the story of it all. See, how many times have I said to you, Chris, that
There's
the
two players there.
Players like Corney will see about a bit of space and try and get into it, but yet everybody else, they're like stiff idiots. Don't move about.
No, but that was Everton coming forward. You're making a sub. Everton coming forward. You had defenders running back. Literally.
Oh yeah. I'm just seeing that bit now. Actually, sorry.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, you got
Could have been very similar to that
two defenders
on
one of their players, but nobody's attacking the ball. Who's gone off? I don't know. Don't know your players.
Everton had two penalties. Rennie, and Burnley goal scorers were obviously Nathan Collins opened the scoring, and Jay Rodriguez got the equaliser. Everton's first was not a penalty. Second one was, but yeah, Rodriguez has got the equaliser. So all back level, all Gary Neville.
Neville.
Chris, Danny's behind your stream. Let the poor lad catch up. That's what my opinion says. Matt Lawton's come on for Connor Roberts. So this is another thing that pisses me off with Dash. Like for like substitutions. You have took a right back off and replaced him with a right back. Well done, Sean. Well done.
That does sound a little bit like a Rodgers
It's Brendan.
substitution.
It's all Brendan and his old tactics. I'm fed up with this like for like bollocks. If you're going to change a game, change it. Don't just go. Oh, my right back looks a bit knackered. Oh, his t-shirt looks a bit wet. I'll take him off.
For all Leicester fans that are listening, congratulations to Leicester Riders, the basketball team. They are league champions 21-22.
Oh, nice one.
So it's just something we got to shows how bad the football season is.
I was going to say it does.
No, it's Leicester. You got to give it a shout out.
Chris, they play with the ball. They've got to get the ball in the net. It counts.
Yeah. They're called Leicester. They won something. I'm claiming it. You know what I mean?
If Matt Lawton scores, no, you're right, Kate. I won't be saying much, but I can't see it. Matt Lawton scoring for Burnley is a very, very rare occasion. Oh, 73 on the clock.
I am in front of you. I do apologise. I keep freezing, so I never know where I am.
Yeah, I'm just 73-47 where I'm at.
Yeah, matter of opinion. And we're coming back in the rugby, I think, as well, because we used to be the Man United under Fergie of the rugby union world, and then we went off for a few seasons, but I think we're coming back. 2-2 is not going to do either team any good.
It favours Everton.
You know,
it favours Everton.
Yeah,
it gives them a 4-point cushion.
Yeah.
And that's not good enough.
No.
Okay, it's better than the 7. And I was saying this to Rose the other day, actually. I said, you say that your running's bad, which it is. It's bad when you look at the teams you've got to play, but you get a point from this. The teams that are around you that you've still got left to play, like Brighton and Crystal Palace. Okay, I know Palace aren't around them, but there's a good chance teams like that they might get something from. We've got to be expecting to do better. We've got the harder run. we've got the harder run if you look at it, because we've got the teams around us.
Well,
We've
no,
got
but then you
to,
should be
and
winning.
this
If you can
season,
win those games, and it's the teams around you that you
but that's the
beating
problem.
Norwich
Burnley
on
this season have
Saturday.
been shit against the teams around them.
But you beating Norwich on Saturday or Sunday, whenever it is, would be better than you beating Man City the other week, because you're getting 3 points and taking 3 points off Norwich. Box. Is that what you with your
Everton
Man
had tough
United
games
hat
and
on,
one easy
Box?
game.
2-2 helps Everton massively. I wouldn't say massively. They need the
No, I
3
won't say a
points.
massive word.
They need the 3 points.
Oh, come on, Feed. Don't let me down now.
Yeah, mine's frozen. And the other two I've got are behind. They're just doing the subs. Probably, I tell you what's worrying me, Dan, it's all Everton at the moment, as far as I can see.
Yeah. I'm hoping that I'm hoping there's going to be a time where we come forward, potentially get a corner. I'm praying on a set piece again.
Well, the breakaway's on, I guess, but then, like Mike said there, if this isn't bad, this isn't the end of the world for Everton as much as it is for you. So you may have to come forward towards the end of the game, and they may just catch you on the break. Mike, you don't think that Man United are going to beat Everton, do you? Sorry, mate. Of course you are.
Oh, come on.
It's turning into a good old-fashioned English game of football at the moment, and thankfully there's no cards. My in advance stream is on a hold, so I'm on the behind stream now. Oh, Everton have got Man United, Leicester, Liverpool, Chelsea, Leicester again, and Watford. Oh, we play Everton twice. Whoa.
Yeah, do us a favour, will you, Chris?
How much do you love me? Hey, we did you a favour against Leeds and you didn't hold up your end of the bargain.
We did play Chelsea. I must say, we did play Chelsea, to be honest.
I know. Come on, Burnley, you're in the box. Come on. Cross in. No, you can't get past the first man. It's just up and under. That could go anywhere. Burnley still got it. Burnley above, over the bot. Ooh. Somebody. Oh. Corner.
It's already, it doesn't turn into a not lose. It doesn't turn into a not lose. We draw this, it's not good enough.
I'm on 78, mate. What are you on?
Trying to sort of feed out.
All the times for Pickford to decide to do a bloody good save. That was an effort from Cornet. Credit where credit's due. Tarkovsky, ball off Cornet. Oh yes, that was in. That was in. Sorry, I'm only doing this while you're searching for a stream.
Yeah, no worries.
And I'm probably behind everybody else anyway. Burnley still got it. They're still. Oh, side netting. Maybe he should have gone down for a penalty.
There's nothing worse than finding a website that then flags up about 17 adverts, which you click off just to have 3 dots traipsing across your screen.
Yeah. Oh, I'm back in front again. I'm at 80 now.
Yeah, it was your birthday recently, weren't it?
Come on, Everton. Oh, 10 minutes. 10 fucking minutes, Burnley. Come on. You know, Burnley should have said, look, you know, those penalties were wrong. We should bloody go out and prove a point to them. Right, Dean, get out the way.
Come on. Oh.
Box, I don't know. I'm torn with that one. It'll be nice to have them back because we've missed having the derbies, but they stuffed us recently in the FA Cup. So do I want to see them back? Yeah. You get the derby games, but if they do, they do. If they don't, they don't. It's one of those things.
I'm not happy with the draw, any. No, the draw is not good enough. The draw is not good enough.
Box, are you
we need to be beating teams like Everton. As I said earlier, it's not good enough. They have got 3 key players out due to suspension. They've got some big players out through injury. How are we not beating this Everton side? I'm sorry, but it's poor. It's poor, in my opinion.
I thought it was, Box.
Oh, come on.
You can do Burnley a big favour. Your Northwest local, well, not rivals, but you can beat Everton on the weekend for Burnley.
Yeah, someone needs to do us a favour because we can't seem to be doing it ourselves.
It's a corner to Everton.
Oh my days! Come on. I don't care about cycling entertainment. Who gets entertainment from cycling?
That wasn't very good, Nick. You could have. You do, David, definitely. Everton are taking the time, obviously, now over every free kick and every corner.
Oh, yeah, they will do.
You know.
Jesus, I just want to watch the match for frig's sake.
Oh, bless. You're not getting into those free porn links coming up yet?
Not yet. Oh, I found one, which how long it lasts, I don't know. I'm at 83.40.
Yeah, I'm at 83.34 on my advanced one.
Dwight McNeil is coming on for Aaron Lennon. Come on, McNeil.
Oh, honestly, you see, you've taken my link. You get your link working, mine stops. He's watched 2 seconds. That's enough. We'll give the link to this guy now. Oh, Mike.
Don't, Katie, don't.
Mike.
You've got notifications on.
No.
Is it turn it back on?
Yes.
I thought McNeil was one of your
Tarkowski, lung busting. Plays a ball forward. Pickford clears it out for a Burnley throw-in. I don't know whether it was said, but Vegos went off. Matej Vidra has come on. 84 on the clock. Charlie Taylor, ball in. Vidra plays it back. Corner, 3-2! Yes!
I've not caught you up. Well done, mate. Well done.
Oh, shit, the bed.
I'm not feeling it.
Oh, shit, the bed. Oh.
This fucking... Do they know just to stop it just at these times? I tell you what.
Oh, wow.
He does a good substitution, that Sean Dyche, doesn't he?
Oh.
Spencer, have you got a secret soft spot for Burnley as well?
Oh, wow. I don't even know what to say. Vidra, well picked out. Well
Look
picked
at
out.
Frank's not happy
Cornet,
now.
brilliant. Laces through it. Nothing Pickford could do. Oh.
It was. I mean, it's Cornet that scored, was it?
It were, yeah.
I thought it was Vidra that scored. Sorry. Yeah, that was he. Yeah, no goalkeeper was stopping that. He hit it, didn't he?
Oh,
come on now,
hold
Burnley.
out now.
Do not
hold out.
anything stupid.
Brad says, yes, Kate, welcome to the world of being a football fan. Rene, I'm not lying. I am close to tears. This game is huge.
I tell you what, I think Dan would sooner do.
It's huge.
I think Dan would sooner do another hot chip challenge, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Yeah. Holgate's been subbed off for Everton and he's not happy. He's just lashed out at the dugout.
Oh. They are just literally going down the Swanee. I'm
Come on,
at 87-33 now.
Ball in the box still. Vidra.
Oh.
You're 1 point behind Everton at the moment, mate.
Oh, God. I can't take this.
Carlisle, does he play for you?
No, they've all retired. Clark Carlisle, Michael Duff, Beacon, obviously Trippier's at Newcastle. There you go, yeah, there you go. No, I understand, Jags. I understand that you're at work. Not a problem. Not a problem. Oh, fucking 3-2. Woo! Let me update that score.
The longest. This is where you wish you'd got a dog.
Where's that referee when you need him, Chris?
Yeah, from AFCON. Yes.
Oh, wow.
John, what have you been doing? You don't want to know about your good feelings.
Brad said Cornet should have rolled off the pitch and back on it as a shithouse celebration.
Now, come on, Burn. Oh, no, don't give it away. Come on, Burnley. Just like they say, park the bus.
Yeah. I've just put 4p on a Burnley win, Brad said. Oh, this result could give us a lot of hope, but something's got to give.
Is that Brad?
Yeah, that's Brad.
Oh, Brad, for fuck's sake. Why didn't you say? Of course, I think you've been on one of mine as that. I didn't know that was you. Of course, your podcast is called A Matter of Opinion. Be sure to listen out for that. New podcast, A Matter of Opinion. It's going to be a great podcast, guys. Look out for it soon.
Yeah, please do. Please do go show Brad's channel some support. He's doing a lot of debate shows where you can choose between two. And please do go check it out. He's currently starting one this weekend, I believe, between DC and Marvel. So if you're into that, please do go check it out. But yeah, Brad is a really
debates. You could say he was doing a mass of them.
I might treat myself to one of them tonight. Chris in Burnley keeps
Rich is in the room. Easy like Sunday morning.
Honestly, Rich, I can't take it. I'm actually close to tears. I'm so close to tears. I am wetter than Fat Frank's back. Park the bus. 4 minutes has been added on, Kate tells me, even though we'll find out in 5 seconds because she likes to obviously, yeah. She's currently sat there with a pair of scissors in her hand. I'm a bit worried. I'm as much as Rose came on and she was great, giving me a really good insight to Everton. I do hope she's pissed off, to be honest. Do hope she's not happy. Oh, what a result this is if we can keep this up.
Well, I'll tell you what I would have had a bet on. It raining in Burnley.
I won't be getting drunk, Brad. I won't be getting drunk. I've nicked it in the bud. I've nicked it in the bud. That doesn't mean I'm having a bottle of bud. I mean, I've nicked it in the bud.
Much to Kate's relief, now the corners are safe.
Not without water, even.
No, not without water. I'm drinking a lot more water. And put it one way.
I am, and I'm not saying
Oh
normal life
no,
and
no,
you
no, no,
fucking-
no! Oh, oh! Heart and mouth moment. Rondon's
No.
just balls
Fucking
come
hell,
through.
Dan. Stop that, for fuck's sake. I thought he scored.
No, Rondon's just slashed the shot. It's literally millimeters away from going on the inside of the post. It's absolutely. Oh. Mm.
You stop that, Daniel.
Oh. Wow.
You'll go to bed with no greens.
Come on, Burnley. Keep this up.
Yeah, that's what Kate says to you most nights.
Wah, 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 wah. Oh, Brad, I am really literally close to tears. Like, I understand now. I will grow old and be one of those fans with a pocket radio in the stand. Who's staying up and who's going down?
Oh, I've just seen that miss by Rondon.
It's close, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's very close.
Oh, look, we got a bot in.
Oh, funnily enough, his name's Nobby.
Yeah.
Says it all. Yes, Pope, keep hold of it.
It's not
Waste
letting me
as
do
much
anything.
seconds as you want.
Kate,
Waste as
kick
much
him out.
seconds as you want.
Kick him out, Kate. He's just spotting now.
Oh, he's doing it about 7 times. If anybody's in, Mark, anyone, please do.
It's not letting me do it, I'm afraid.
Do that.
Can I do it through StreamYard?
I've got it on.
I can click block user through StreamYard.
Yeah.
There. I've blocked the comments.
I've got to be honest with you. I've got to be totally honest with you, Mike. I've got it up on another screen and I couldn't see those comments.
Yeah. He did have a load of comments coming through.
Yeah.
The same thing.
Who did?
I couldn't see it on like the stream that everybody else can see. Anyway, you blocked him now.
It was some bot. It was some bot anyway.
Yeah.
David, I didn't need to see that. I mean, I'm happy for it, but
David, what are you doing?
come on, blow the whistle, Mark.
I tell you what, when I do these watch-alongs, I'm just going to ban anybody being in the chat. Just ruin it for everybody else.
I've blocked him now. He kept putting a lot of comments.
No, I'm on about David.
Yes! Get in! Fuck, did we need that? Oh, that is massive. That is massive. And Frank is not happy. His tits bouncing across the pitch.
David, has the full-time whistle gone by any chance, or have you got any more spoilers for us?
Oh, that's huge.
Well done, young man. Well done. That was extremely important for you.
We need to keep this momentum up now, Burnley. Are you listening? Honestly, keep the momentum up. Because it's all well and good winning this game, but the job's not done. The job's not done. Enjoy it now. Enjoy it now. It's helped, but the job isn't done. We have Norwich on Sunday, another huge 6-pointer. Win that. Oh, and I'm gonna have to have me. If Burnley stay up, I'm gonna have to have my vasectomy like reversed, so we can have a child cake and call it Burnley. I'm only joking.
You old romantic, you. You old romantic.
Oh,
I don't.
what were the words Ryan Reynolds came out with when Wrexham got through to Wembley? This game has took more than 9 years off my life. I'll tell you that. Oh,
yeah,
wow.
like Jeff says there, though, this is going to mean nothing if you don't beat Norwich.
Yeah, we need to
David,
take that same momentum now into the Norwich game.
Yeah, I was being sarcastic because you were ahead of everybody else and you spoiled it for everybody else. But hey, don't worry about it as long as you're okay. I don't know why that bot didn't show up on the. I could see it on this.
Yeah,
because you could, but I couldn't see it. It won't let me do anything on this channel, on the StreamYard bit. But when I was also on YouTube where I can do it, but it wasn't showing up on YouTube. And it doesn't let me block anyway.
Wow.
It only lets me put user in timeout.
Yeah, I managed to press at the side and press block user. So
yeah.
Oh,
well,
what
hey,
a result!
Mate, congratulations, mate. Big 3 points for you.
Humongous 3 points. That Norwich game on Sunday is, as I say, this game was huge now, but
yeah,
the game's done. The whistle's gone. It's over. Sunday's the priority now. And as I say, enjoy the win. You've got 3 points, but don't enjoy it. I mean, Dale Stevens, you be careful. You've just had your licence taken off you for drink driving. But please, everybody else, enjoy it in moderation.
The trolls are bad, Mike. I tell you who gets them a lot is Nippon for some reason. But the best thing to do is if the host can see them is just to block them. But don't really get you down, mate.
I agree with Jag's comment. Burnley needs to just get past Everton. I think, if Leeds are currently trying to keep some sort of pressure up, however, they could still be dragged back into it.
Yeah.
But yeah, as Brad says there, you have to build on this on Sunday. You do that, and then Everton are completely gone. They won't win any of their remaining games. The trapdoor is open for Everton.
Mate, you've got to be happy. You have got to be happy.
You know what? I felt I felt more comfier, Chris, when I've sat on the fence in predictions.
What time are you playing? You're playing on Sunday?
Yeah, we're playing Norwich on Sunday.
What time?
It's 2 o'clock kickoff.
Oh,
2 o'clock kickoff. So I should be back. I don't think I'll be doing a watch along for it.
I'll be honest with you. At 2 o'clock, Leicester play Crystal Palace, and I'm doing a watch along. So
it's.
But I'm going to say
it's Esme's birthday weekend. She's 5 this weekend. So,
in fact, I'm so pleased for you. I'll give you one of these.
Hey, and it's a part Burnley clapper as well, Chris.
Yeah. Come on, Burnley. Come on, come on, you.
There he is.
Parrots.
He's got his allegiances all on one clapper. That's what I like to see.
I won't go that far. I like Burnley, but let's not push it.
Renee says, where are Burnley and Everton? Everton are still 17th. Burnley are now 18th with 24 points. Everton are in 17th with 25. So we'll see. And Jeff says, I had the rehearsal and the Qatar hash first name for me was Second Coming, but my final name was Floppy Sloppy Second. Abigail's in and she says, well done, you deserve this. Everton are down now. You will beat Norwich. We have no chance in our next 3 games. So yeah, it's very difficult. It is very, very difficult. But thank you, Abigail, for your input. It really is, really does mean a lot as well. I mean, you must feel bad. You must feel bad because I look at Everton, Chris. You probably agree with me. They're almost like the Premier League derby, aren't they? They've tried to spend money to become successful, and it's bit them in the arse.
Do you know? It's if you're going to sort of spend money, and a lot of teams do this. It's very easy to go out and spend money, but you've got to have the rest of it, the infrastructure with it. Because, you look at Man United now, probably, in that team, when you look at Man United's team, and I'm only using it as an example, Niall, if you're still in, but they should be doing better, but they've bought individuals. The manager's not there that's cohesing them into a team. And Everton have spent the money, and yes, you could say, the manager got poached to go to Real Madrid, Ancelotti, but it's there's nothing, like I say, you've got to give managers time to settle in and all, and to build, whatever you say about Dyche, if you go down, and I hope you don't, but if you go down, he's going to be, he's got to stay there because he's the man most likely to bring you back up. And he's building something. And Everton, and this is the thing with Watford and Norwich, the managers aren't being given a chance. If you go down, does he sack Lampard or does he stick with Lampard? Lampard's not an awful manager. He did all right at Chelsea when he didn't have the money. In fact, he did worse when he got the money. Yeah, I agree. I mean, Everton just look. There's so much going on behind the scenes as well. They've got this 320,000 they're being sued for, or it's being looked into. Some dodgy,
that's true.
Dodgy money.
That's true.
So there's so much going on at that club. They are a club that, if they go down, will probably, as I've said many a time, it won't necessarily be a bad thing for them.
No. Going off Renee's comment, I mean, Rose was all well and, good to come on prior to the game. However, whether she'd be up for coming on after that result, I'm not too sure. I am not too sure. Take a couple of comments and then I will wrap this up. Spend money only on the same players that the top six are going for, because if not, it won't matter. Agree. If you think signing Dele Alli and think you're going to turn his fortunes around, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. The player's got to make it work as well. The player needs to obviously believe that he wants to turn it around. But
I mean, Everton bought Damari Gray. Now, I love the guy. When we got it from Birmingham, I thought, brilliant signing. But it was his attitude wasn't there. And Everton should be looking at thinking, well, hang on, why did Leicester let him go? Leicester's let him go to Germany. Why? Maybe
totally agree with Mark's comment. Lampard, for me, is a championship manager. Norwich turned him away for Dean Smith. Does that not speak volumes?
I think the thing is, what you got to look at is with Lampard is he was at Derby. He got them into the playoffs. He then went to Chelsea, which you can understand because that's his club. And, if he hadn't taken that chance, then that chance might have not come back again. So you do take these chances when they come up. And I'm sure although he got sacked, he'd have got plenty of money for walking away. He needs to, again, he did well at Chelsea for that one season, but then look at the players he had. Yeah, he needs more. It's like Gerrard at Aston Villa. He's gone to Scotland, done a bit of, work at Scotland, got his, his basic, badges and knowledge and what have it takes to be a manager, and come down and he's come to a team that is mid-table safety, if you like. Villa were never going to go down. It was the wrong manager that they needed somebody with. No, he wasn't that good, Mike. He had a couple of good games, which he did for Leicester. He'd be on the substitute bench, bring him on, and he'd be brilliant. starting the next game, he'd be shite. And that was the same at Everton. You know, he has one good game every now and again. But Dean Smith would have probably been the better choice at Everton. It's like Watford. It's like Watford taking on Ranieri. You look at him and you go, "Is he the guy for a relegation battle?" Yeah. Oh, I forgot he went to Fulham and failed there. And there's plenty of managers with experience of relegation battles that Everton were in when they took him, and
Boxer's comment.
So yeah, he was the wrong manager. They should have got another manager in who was more experienced.
Yeah, Mark says at the start he was very good, and so was Townsend. Yeah.
Well, they re-signed him, but they should look at him and go, "Oh, yeah. Why have Leicester let Damari Gray go? And B, let's have a look at his stats. Oh yeah, it started off well. Oh, then it went a bit, But then, I don't know.
Oh, Rene says Lookman over Gray in his opinion.
Yeah,
sorry.
definitely.
Mark says comparing Damari Gray with Lookman is just silly. Not really. They're both playing in very similar positions.
They're both wingers.
Abigail says she wanted Vieira in the summer for Everton. I think he'd have done all right at Everton. To be fair, that's not a bad shout.
You see, that's the funny thing, really. Is that I looked at that and I thought Crystal Palace, I had them sort of finishing sort of 16th, if you like, and struggling because Vieira hadn't got the experience of the Premier League. But sometimes, it.
No, that's true.
Works.
I totally agree with Kate's comment, by the way, because there's a lot of our fan base who was split. I put the score prediction out earlier and shared it around a few Facebook groups. And people are saying, "Oh, if we don't win this tonight, everything needs to change, including the manager." I said, I agree with what you're saying that things need to change. However, the manager, no, that bit I disagree with. We need to stick with Dash, in my opinion. I think if we're in a transitional period, then we need to see it out. We need to see it out, see what happens. Mark says Lookman is miles ahead. Yes, totally agree. Yeah. I really wish he'd have joined Burnley instead of Leicester, but it is what it is. In fact, if we'd have got him, would we have got Cornet? That's another question. Have Everton ever been relegated? They haven't. Not from the Premier League.
They were. Yeah, 1950 was the last time I heard on another channel, but obviously it wasn't the Premier League then, was it?
No, that's true. That's true.
Mike said there, 60 years ago-ish. Yeah, that'd be about right, Mike.
Brad said I'd rather Perez over Gray. He's that awful.
Clip this, that Brad would have Perez. So, Brad, you are saying you would love Perez to be playing.
You know what? I'll screen grab it. Smile, Chris. There. We've got it. We've got him. Too late. It's too late. Terry says there's no way Burnley are going down. Have faith. I have a lot more faith now after that fixture. I will not lie to you. And Jag says that Leicester is a club that won with outcasts, but what Leicester did only come once in a blue moon, which is not very often, and it is hard to do. It is.
I take what you say, Jag, and there were outcasts and there were free transfers. Yes, there were, but it's no, we're not doing that one.
Yeah, that's Brad's next show. So if anyone's interested, you can go and check out the Perez Gray debate.
It's all about like I say. I mean, Huth was a cast off, but he got the experience. Huth was probably one of the big reasons we stayed up. We got him on loan, and he marshalled that defence. He was brilliant. He got that experience. Brighton was a free, but it's not. Say you could go out and buy. We spent 30 million on Slimani. Didn't fit into the team. Wasn't very good. He was rubbish, and we lost 30 million. We let him go. So yes, you can win things with journeyman players, but it's buying the right journeyman players at the right time, and that's all down to each individual club's back, scouting and what have you. I mean, don't forget, Steve Walsh, who was obviously head of our recruitment from Manchester, was offered the job at Everton, went along, and he did shit there. Because you can take to pinch a pun, you can take the coach out of Leicester, but you can't take all his plans and everything. And what he tried to do at Everton will say he bought the players they bought were absolutely numpties. So it's the whole thing. You got to get the whole package together.
Oh, Mark's coming on talking about Gareth Bale coming on for Real Madrid. Wow. I think that's his first appearance since he signed, isn't it? And he's been playing golf every other week. Abigail says, as an Everton fan, she says that they've not been relegated from the Premier League. The last time they were relegated from the top division was 1950 to 51. So.
I said 50. I thought I'd heard that, Abigail.
You did, Chris. I'll give you that.
Abigail, just a quick question, if Dan doesn't mind.
Feel free.
We've got a couple of games coming up because we haven't played each other all this season. Are you up for doing a preview shows for us and what have you? And if you are, what's your? I was going to say Tinder. What's your Twitter?
Chris.
No, sorry. What's your Twitter? And
I've just seen Burnley. I'm clipping that as well. How are you doing, NSQ? Thank you for tuning in. If you're new around here, please do subscribe to the channel. It really does mean a lot. Brad says he's currently beating Everton in his FM save. And that Bale gets treated like shit, which is pathetic.
I'm sure the wage packet he gets every month.
Oh, exactly. Without a shadow of a doubt. NSQ says, I'm a Spurs fan. I want to see Burnley stay. I won't feel bad, even if we lose against Burnley this time. Joking. To be honest, thank you very much. Thank you very much for that input. Because it's nice to get other fans' perspectives as well, because as a club, being a Burnley fan, it's difficult when fans are like, oh, Dan, you're all right, but your club's shit and we want you out of here. And I won't back to it. I know fans that if you say something about the club, they're like, don't talk about my club like that. And you just get a grip. Honestly, get a grip. However, no, thank you very much for your kind words. As I say, hopefully we do stay. As they say, as Queen once sang, the show must go on, and I hope that's going to be the case. Kate says, Chris using his Twitter like a Tinder account. Cat out of the bag here. After the RD News, heard it on TurfMoorHouse TV first.
But Kate, you've never responded to me. You know what I mean?
What do you mean you came up a match?
No, I pushed whichever. I don't know which side you pushed. Is it left for love and right for spot? I don't know, but I did whatever way, and you never got back to me, Kate, and I'm still waiting.
Abigail says, I didn't want Lookman to leave Everton, but his attitude was there when Gas was with us. Fair point.
How do you mean, Abigail? And this is a serious question. Has he got an attitude problem? I don't know. I mean, we've only got him on loan. I don't know. You know more.
Renee, make that happen. Make that happen, please. Please make that happen. I beg you. I beg. But no, honestly, I hope you do beat Everton. Box says, Burnley, very organic club, not plastic. I'd rather more teams like them. Not brilliant, Box. Thank you very much. And then Kit says, Dan can rest easy that I didn't get back to you and that you're still waiting.
Well, you didn't say that at 3 o'clock this morning when you were texting me.
Right. I'll let Kate write her last message, and then obviously I'll get this wrapped up because I am wanted over on another Burnley fan channel to give my input to this game. So I will be popping on there for 5 minutes to give my words, but it's hard to put into words that game.
I said you didn't get back to me on Tinder, Kate. I didn't say that you didn't get back to me on WhatsApp.
Brad did say that he seemed to have a bit of one, to be fair, but Rogers has said his behaviour has been brilliant, so maybe he's matured a bit. Mark, I'm going over onto Turfcast podcast channel. They're on YouTube as well, so you know there is other Burnley fans out there. But yeah, Turfcast.
Not many.
No, that is true. But I'm heading over to Turfcast. They're doing an after-match thing straight after, so I'm heading over there to give my input. Kate says you don't have a number, Chris, and then NSQ said Burnley has to play twice against Aston Villa, who are not in great form. Yeah, we've still got Watford as well. That's another massive game. Oh no, we don't have Watford. Sorry, I think Everton have Watford. I can't remember. looking at it. I just after tonight, it's been a long evening, a long 90 minutes, a very long 90 minutes. But Abigail says to you, Chris, that I'm only on Facebook. I would be, but don't have a channel.
No, it's no problems.
So
probably not the best night to ask Rose, though, is it?
No, probably not. Probably not. Yeah, Burnley have Watford and Norwich. Yeah, I thought we had Watford towards the end of the season. I know we've got Southampton as well, and we've got, as I say, Newcastle on the final day of the season as well. So that should be interesting. Kate says, just thinking, Daniel, if I ever create a Burnley channel and we were married, I could also have your name for the channel. That'd be pointless. You might as well just do shows on this channel and we double the numbers. Think about it. Can
you imagine if she did one and overtook you in the...
Oh, no, she would. Yeah. She would. But
no. I'll let you go, Matt. I'm going to say well done, Burnley. Absolutely well done. Whether you deserved it or not, who cares? You know, it was it wasn't about the performance, it was about the points. And you know, that was a game where you have had one very dodgy penalty, two against you. You went ahead, you went back down, and you had some fighting spirit. If you show that fighting spirit every week, I think you'll stay up. And good luck at staying up, mate. Really good luck to Burnley.
Thank you very much for popping in, Chris. Really does mean a lot.
Anytime, mate. I've nearly run
while you're here, because obviously I didn't put your links in the description, but let everyone know where they can find you and your stuff.
You're just horrible like that to me, aren't you? Just use me. YouTube, Leicester Till I Die TV. We do a lot of non-Leicester stuff as well. And this Friday, we are doing a Man City Liverpool preview. So I'm off to do all the artwork for that. Leicester Till I Die 1 on Instagram and at Leicester TID on Twitter. But be sure to follow this guy. Give him the support till the end of the season. Give Burnley the support till the end of the season. He will always wear it. But no, get behind this guy. He puts a lot of work into this channel and give Burnley the support. And we'll be talking to you next season, Dan, I am sure.
I hope so. Chris will be back on Friday as well. As much as he's doing the preview for Man United against Liverpool, Man City versus Liverpool, sorry. I had to correct myself before somebody else did. But Chris will be back on our channel as well on Friday.
3 shows on Friday. I'll be knackered by the time I get to you.
Yeah. I'll be like, Chris, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yes. I'm interviewing Jonathan Morgan, who is the ex-Leicester City women manager.
Oh, brilliant. So please do go check it out. If you're into your women's football as well, please do go check out Chris's channel. As I say, Chris will be back for the Premier League prediction show at 9 o'clock on Friday.
I will.
With it being my daughter's birthday this weekend, I'm not sure whether there will be a match preview for the game against Norwich. It's hard to try and find a Norwich fan that will crawl out of the woodwork. I think they're still trying to escape Delia Smith's whisk. However, we will see.
Let's be having you.
Come
Now,
on, Norwich fans, let's be having you.
At least we know where she lives now.
That's true. That's true. Last comments before we go. Abigail says that I think it was more because he wasn't being played, though he didn't train well at the time.
Okay.
Mella says, Dan, would you agree that our game against Burnley will decide the last spot? That could be massive. That game could be massive. The game against what? They're all cup finals now. They are all cup finals. So we will see what happens.
Good luck, Mella, with the rest of the season, mate. Good luck.
Yeah. Fingers crossed we can both get out of it. Send Everton and Leeds down. Who knows? Who knows, Mella? Time will tell. Time will tell. Renee says, bye, Dan and Chris. Take care of yourself, both of you. Thank you very much, Renee. It really does mean a lot. And Mark says, good job, Chris ain't on Maluka. Well,
I don't get that.
God knows.
God knows.
God knows.
I mean, they did the post-Arsenal Palace match, and I felt sorry for Mike. I felt sorry for you and Niall, and I did put in the comments that you should just get a book and a cup of tea and put your feet up, because once Luca and Stephen got talking, you were just spare parts. It was.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Of course. Thank you, everybody, for all the comments, for watching tonight. Thank you as well. Really does mean a lot. Two teams that have had iffy seasons there, Chris is showing, but at the end of the day, hopefully both teams will come out strong and still be fighting again in the Premier League next season. Obviously, Leicester will, but Burnley, fingers crossed. We have everything crossed. Norwich on Sunday can we beat Norwich is the big question. We've beaten Everton. That's half of the job. Fingers crossed we can get it done on Sunday. Guys, thank you for watching. Thank you, everybody in the comments. Again, Chris, thank you for coming in and watching with us as well. And we'll see you guys soon. Take care and all the best. Sleep well.